Hey everyone, and welcome to our very first episode of the podcast Shaping the Future.
That's right. Over the next few episodes, we're diving into some of the biggest challenges youth NGOs face today, and more importantly, how we can tackle them together.
But maybe let's firstly introduce ourselves. So my name is Thea.
And I'm Teo.
So we are two youth workers from different organizations, and just like many of you, us, we're passionate about making a real impact in our communities.
And we're not alone. This project is bringing together 20 youth workers from all over the world to exchange experiences, brainstorm solutions, and strengthen the resilience of youth NGOs.
It's all part of the Shaping the Future workshop, coordinated by IFM-SEI in partnership with the German Falkens and founded by the European Youth Foundation of the Council of Europe.
So IFM-SEI is the International Falken Movement Socialist Education International. So fancy names, but what does that actually mean? It means we're working on something big. We're not just talking about problems, we're turning our ideas into action.
So exactly, and by the end of this project we'll have created a series of podcasts, this one included, so tune in, and policy paper that lay us out practical solutions to help youth NGOs become stronger, more resilient and ready to take on the future.
And honestly, we're making this podcast because we know these conversations don't stop at the workshop. Every youth worker out there, yes, you listening right now, has something valuable to contribute.
So wherever you're leading your youth organization, volunteering, or just curious about how to create change, this podcast is for you.
We'll be sharing real stories, challenges, and creative solutions from youth workers all over the world. And of course, we'll keep it relaxed, fun, and maybe even a little chaotic, because that's how the best ideas happen, right?
Right, so stick with us and we will explore how to shape the future of youth NGOs.
Hello, my name is Estefania. I'm a member of the German Falkens. I will talk about the situation of the youth organizations in the European region. In Europe, we have many old and historical organizations that traditionally come from the working class movements, but on the same page we also have many young and new organizations that were founded after the 1990s. In our region, what is important for us is the self-organization of young working class children and youth. And I would say the highlight for our organizations are yearly happening summer camps, where lots of young people come together. We even mix between our sister organizations, have camps for the different age groups, or all ages will come together, which is a highlight for everyone. And if we look on what happens in Europe on the page of society, we can see in the last years, or like more like 10-20 years, there's erosion of the social milieus. We can combine with the crisis of the left wing, or like the left wing on a party level, but also the left wing movements, like the working class movement, and with the rise of the right wing, the radical right wing parties. Also, we can see there's a change of life realities for children and youth. In the past years, they had to live through multiple crises. They make an experience of poverty, and it's combined with the fear of social deprivation and also feeling lonely, anxiety, and not really having the possibility to participate actively in society.
So, hello everyone, I'm Mohammed Diab. I'm a Middle Eastern Presidium member and I'm a member in Agile Youth Movement. So about the Middle Eastern region youth movement, the last 1.5 years it was really very hard for the whole youth movements and organizations in the Middle Eastern region. We work in 3 youth movements in Palestine, and all of them suffered from the last 1.5 years during the war period. So what we do the last period now after the ceasefire, like to start again trying our best to have meetings and some activities again, and we hopefully that everything will gonna continue calm in that way.
¿Qué tal amigos, amigas, compañeros de todo el país? Aquí soy su amiga Dari Collantes del Club Infantil 23 de Mayo, CHAP, del cual también pertenece a la región latinoamericana de la IFM-SEI. Lo importante de esta región es que trabajamos con diferentes miembros de países latinoamericanos que trabajan con los niños y jóvenes para que sepan sus derechos, trabajo de solidaridad, para que puedan progresar y saber qué ellos deben hacer aquí en adelante y en el futuro con muchos talleres y conocimientos. El problema que tenemos actualmente como región latinoamericana es el tema de financiamiento, debido a que no contamos con financiamiento de entidades públicas o privadas, pero ello no quita el valor de seguir avanzando. Hacemos pequeñas actividades a través de los chicos, con juegos, dinámicas, videos, y ahí seguimos con entusiasmo. Nuestra visión futura es que nosotros podamos crecer más con clubs de Latinoamérica, más niños y jóvenes puedan progresar y sean el futuro representante de hoy y el futuro que es hoy también, para el avance de todo el mundo de sus derechos. Muchas gracias, mucho cariño, un fuerte abrazo.
Hi, my name is Faraday Clarence Boredwe. I work for an organization called Participate Trust in Africa, Southern Africa, Zimbabwe. What are some of the challenges that we as an organization that we're facing? One of the most challenging problems that we face as an organization is funding and resource mobilization. Resource mobilization and funding, what do I mean? Our government does not, as of yet, fund youth-led organizations purely because they have other priorities which they deem necessary. And because of that, we as youth-led organizations, we're facing a challenge where our priority areas, the work that we do, is not prioritized. Secondly, one of the challenges that we are also facing is capacity building around youth-led organizations. Youth-led organizations, they don't have the necessary skills, talent to manage organizations, and that alone has been a stumbling block in the work that we also do as youth-led organizations. Thirdly, I would like to talk about something very close to my heart, that we as Participate Trust and organizations that uses art as a media of communication, many people don't deem it as a viable professional organization, and as such, we have been stereotyped, we've been stigmatized to the work that we do, and it's not being taken seriously. So, in a nutshell, those are some of the challenges that we face as youth-led organizations in Africa, Southern Africa, Zimbabwe. Thank you.
Thank you for being here with us, and now we want to ask you a question, and you can write it in the comments. What problems are you addressing in your organization, or what topics would you like us to talk about? Please comment and we're gonna read it.
Como miembro del Presidium estamos a total disposición, así que escríbenos, llámanos, una señal de humo. Tenemos muchos desafíos juntos, todas y todos, y necesitamos cada uno de ustedes. Así que hoy nos estamos mirando a los ojos. Bueno, algunos nos van a escuchar en este podcast, así que les mando un abrazo gigante.
Don't miss our next episode about burnout in organizations. Nos vemos.